Day. We have our wonderful, deserving IHM Euro Wine Tour students about to arrive. So last year we had a really great experience in the Rhone Valley in France. Finished off with a visit to the Champagne region and visited some of the most famous champagne houses that we have in Champagne. The Rhone gave us quite a diversity of wines, from the famous Condrieu white wine, which is in the northern part of Rhone. In the northern part of Rhone as well, we also visited Côte-Rôtie, a famous wine growing region where they focus on Syrah. And we were also in the southern part of Rhone, which is actually quite different from the north. We try to give a diversity in the different regions so they can see the different styles of wine and how the different weathers and different terroir. And in southern Rhone is home to probably the most famous wine region there, which is Châteauneuf-du-Pape. Not only were we able to visit a wonderful family-owned winery there, they were also kind enough to let our students get in the field and pick the grapes and put them in the baskets and dump them into the containers, and they ended up going into the winery to be made. So they got to see the wines, the grapes that they picked going into the winery, and then what was happening to them after they picked. The grapes were being crushed and then put in for fermentation. It was actually the last day of harvest for this particular winery, so it was really quite a treat to be able to experience that. We also had some experience with biodynamic wines, which I think is important, which is a more natural, true way to deal with wine than chemicals and pesticides. Off with a visit to the Champagne region and visited some of the most famous champagne houses that we have in Champagne. The Rhone gave us quite a diversity of wines, from the famous Condrieu white wine, which is in the northern part of Rhone. In the northern part of Rhone as well, we also visited Côte-Rôtie, a famous wine growing region where they focus on Syrah. and we were also in the southern part of Rome, which is actually quite different from the north. We try to give a diversity in the different regions so they can see the different styles of wine and how the different weathers and different terroir. And in southern Rome is home to probably the most famous wine region there, which is Châteauneuf-du-Pape. Not only were we able to visit a wonderful family-owned winery there, they were also kind enough to let our students get in the field and pick the grapes and put them in the baskets and dump them into the containers, and they ended up going into the winery to be made. So they got to see the wines, the grapes that they picked going into the winery, and then what was happening to them after they picked. The grapes were being crushed and then put in for fermentation. It was actually the last day of harvest for this particular winery, so it was really quite a treat to be able to experience that. We also had some experience with biodynamic wines, which I think is important.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and I, Anju, on behalf of the entire team of International Institute of Hotel Management, welcome you all to the first ever International Teachers' Day, Afghanistan. After days of planning and nights of rehearsals, we today have finally reached this day that we've been planning and waiting for so long. And I'm sure you all are equally excited. This is a small initiative by International Institute of Hotel Management to spread peace in the world. And today marks as the beginning of this initiative. We hope that in future, in coming days, IIHM will work very closely with our team members sitting on the other side in Afghanistan and take this initiative forward. These pandemic times have connected all of us in a very different way. We all have suffered equally. But one thing we've realized, the world understands and recognizes the efforts of doctors, policemen, and call them Corona warriors as well. But the actual warriors are the teachers who made these doctors, who made these policemen today to take care of the world. IIHM salutes Afghanistan teachers for revitalizing education for the children of Afghan. Welcome, everybody. May I request everyone to please rename yourselves as you've mentioned and given your names to us, so that it becomes easy for us to identify you all during this ceremony today. To start with, I would like to mention that we have a very special person, very special guest here today with us. He's the chairman and CEO of IIHM Hotel Schools. He's a great mentor, a visionary and entrepreneur who's led education industry in hospitality sector during these difficult times. Today, IIHM stands strong with 8 campuses in different cities in India and 2 international campuses in Bangkok and Samarkand. May I request my IT team to please play a AV for Dr. Bose, and let's see who he is.
Bose, a brilliant chartered accountant and founder of IndySmart Group, IIHM and IAM, is a first-generation entrepreneur of his family. He is the brain behind Young Chef India Schools and the Young Chef Olympiad series that promote young culinary talent around the country and world. He is also founder of the International Hospitality Council and initiated International Hospitality Day, celebrated every year on 24th April. Dr. Bose conferred the Hall of Fame to Mr. Ratan N. Tata, Chairman of Tata Group, on this occasion. Dr. Bose has received many prestigious awards, including the Economic Times Most Promising Business Leaders of Asia Award in the presence of the Honorable Prime Minister of Malaysia, Times of India Most Prominent Business Leader Award 2018, Roundtable India's Pride of Bengal Award, Jewels of Bengal Award 2018, and the Food for Bell Culinary Idol Award 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Subarno Bose.
So that was a short profile about Dr. Subarno Bose. But before I invite him to speak to all of you, we have a short message that has been recorded by him for all of you. Over to you, IT.
Hello everybody, all the wonderful teachers. Very good afternoon from all of us at IIHM as we have assembled today to celebrate the IIHM Teacher Day Award 2021. Welcome to this amazing event and initiative by the International Institute of Hotel Management, located all over the country and of course abroad. As we celebrate the Teachers Day 2021 this year, it's a very special event. As we all know, last year we all went through the lockdowns and the educational institutes were closed for over 18 months. But I think we can see some great days coming back. As in a lot of states of India, the schools, the colleges, the universities are opening up slowly but surely. And we are so delighted to see that the lockdowns are going off and the happy days are back again. Of course, there will be COVID and we'll all live with that. But what is most important today is that today is your day. The IIHM Teachers Day Award 2021 is a very special day for all the teachers who would be honored by the International Institute of Hotel Management. The teachers are the most important people in the society. Without the teachers, nothing can happen in the world. Whether it's the doctors, whether a scientist, whether it's a policeman, whether a fireman, everyone is been there, created, tutored, educated by the teachers like you. So on this very auspicious occasion, let me congratulate each one of you for your tremendous contribution and support and the guidance to your students and to the society in general and for the country, because without the teachers our country will never prosper. And it is really important for all of us to realize this, that teachers deserve the highest position in the country. Unfortunately, in our country, it's not always the case. But we have to realize that teachers changes lives. And today, the theme of the Teachers Day Award 2021 is because teachers changes life. And it's for people like you that we could really prosper and become a superpower in the world. So on this very important occasion, we all at IHM feel very humbled and we are absolutely honored. It's such a great pleasure to have all of you with us as we proceed for the felicitation ceremony. Each one of you is very special to us. And also I'd like to take this opportunity to thank each one of you for your support for IIHM over the last so many years, for your unstinted guidance and your best wishes. I'm sure that you people, the wonderful teachers that all of you are assembled here, are our biggest strength, because our students also comes with your recommendation. Our students comes from your schools, and our students are taught, educated, tutored and groomed by you. And when they come to us, we are so fortunate that they come as successful future hospitality professionals. Of course, we do our bit, we do our best to make them the most successful hospitality professional, but it's people like you really who make the foundation so strong. It's the foundation that's important. And the foundation is not strong, no one can succeed in life. You all know about it. And as Mahatma Gandhi very famously said, literacy is different from education. Education is much bigger. Literacy is not the end of education. It's not even the beginning. What you have done, you have educated these children. And that is a huge contribution for the entire nation that you have been doing years after years, months after months, days after days, hours after hours. And when we shifted to online, the kind of transformation that Teachers of India did is incredible, because we only got maybe 48 or 72 hours to change from a physical teaching to online teaching. And it was not easy, but the way you adapted, you learned a new strategy, you learned how to talk in a Zoom platform or a Google Meet. It's just amazing. I think we should all salute all of you, wonderful teachers of the country, on this day, the IIHM Teachers Day Award 2021, because each one of you deserve the salute from all of us. Without you, the country will not prosper. Without you, nothing will happen in the country, because it's the teacher that changes life. So with this, let me once again congratulate each one of you. Our campus directors are there to say more and to do the honors. It's such a great honor for all of us to do our felicitation and honor you with the awards. So please keep in touch. Please do support IIHM, because we really, really value and appreciate your guidance, your support, and your best wishes, because we always feel you are our best friends and biggest supporter. So with that, from all of us at IIHM, entire global family, congratulations and very best wishes. And please, 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 as always, give your best, because we know that the children are the future of our country, and the children are in your very safe hands. With that, congratulations, namaskar from Calcutta. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bose. And ladies and gentlemen, now the wait is over. Let's welcome iconic Dr. Subarno Bose. Over to you, sir.
A very good morning, good afternoon from wherever in the world you are logged in, because I know that people are logging in from different parts of the world, as we are very excited today, because for the first time in a history that IIHM Teachers Peace Award 2021 would be on its way few minutes from now. And the team at IIHM has worked very hard with a lot of commitment, a lot of passion, a lot of empathy to make sure that this particular event, which is a very special event for all of us, goes without any hitches. And I'm sure that it will be a very, very historic event for all of us. So first, let me start by thanking and congratulating all the teachers who will be getting the felicitation from IIHM. Teachers Peace Award 2021, in the time of trauma, in the time when things are not very good, very challenging, very difficult times, the times of pandemic, the times of civil unrest, the time when the entire global economy is looking a little pale, the time that entire world comes and support each other. This is the time when the entire world comes and support each other and hold each other's hand and say, we are the world. We are the world, we are the children, because the children of the world should not suffer because of the pandemic, because of the civil unrest, because of the military action anywhere in the world. And we at IIHM are absolutely committed to make sure that the children and the students all over the world, from wherever they are, gets the support that we can give. And in this, the teachers plays a very important role, because the teachers are the parents. Teachers are bigger than parents. A parent only gives birth. A teacher mentors. Teacher teaches. A teacher gives light of the world, gives knowledge to the children, and they become the responsible citizens of the world. So the Teachers Peace Award is not just for the teachers who have been just teaching, because who have been teaching in spite of all the adversaries, who have been teaching in spite of all the challenges, all the difficult times. And they deserve a huge, huge congratulations. They deserve a huge salute from all of us at IIHM Global Family. We have our Professor of Eminence, David Foskett-Logdeen, I can see from London. We have got people from all over the world who have joined today to come and congratulate, facilitate, and salute the teachers of Afghanistan, because in spite of this difficult situation, they have never let education stop even for a day. Education has not stopped, not in India, not in Afghanistan. And today, as we lead on to the first ever Teachers Peace Award 2021, which is nothing less than to us like a Nobel Peace Awards. To us, it is as big as a Nobel Peace Awards, because this is the award that is going to the, not just teacher or educator. You are the people who are possibly the most important persons in the life of the children of Afghanistan right now. You are more important than the politicians. You are more important than anyone in the world. And the way you are making things happen, the way you are continuing the education, the teaching, the learning, and making sure that education don't stop in Afghanistan. We are absolutely proud of each one of you. We are so happy and proud of each one of you, that each of us from the IHM Global community, the fraternity, in over 100 countries that IHM alumni are right now, we all come and give you a very, very big applause and a very big pat on the back and say congratulations. And this is absolutely fantastic. You have set an example to the world. You have set an example to the world to follow, that no force in the earth can stop education from being continuing. Education should carry on. No force can stop education. And you have shown it. We only had COVID and pandemic, and you had COVID pandemic plus the unrest. But in spite of this very difficult situation, you made sure that the children, the loved children, are cared for. They have been taught, and education went off as usual. So I think it is such a tremendous work you have done. We all at IHM are extremely proud of each one of you as we go forward for this IHM Teachers Peace Award 2021. It's the first time we are doing it, but not the last time. And since we have started with Afghanistan, I'm sure that today's event would be etched in history in the letters of gold, as we will carry on the great job that the team is doing in all over the world. So thank you from me. Thank you from the entire team, because they are the people who have organized it. So thanks team for doing this. Thank you to all our supporters, well-wishers, especially on a World Tourism Day today, 27th of September 2021, which is a historic World Tourism Day. And very interestingly, the theme of the World Tourism Day today is inclusivity. Inclusivity through tourism. You include everyone in a world in a tourism development. Tourism is everyone's business. Tourism is not exclusive to only few people in the tourist circuit, in a travel trade, or in the hospitality. No, tourism is for the visitors and for the visited. And tourism is one element that binds all of us together. Tourism and hospitality comes from heart. And what a better day it can be to do this historic Teachers Peace Award Afghanistan 2021 than the World Tourism Day 2021, where inclusivity is the theme. And by doing this at IHM is demonstrating to the world, IHM is demonstrating to the people of Afghanistan to the people of India, to the people of the world, to the United Nations, that we are committed to the inclusivity through tourism. And that is the biggest demonstration. It is not about showing banners and posters and PowerPoint presentation. It's about doing what we are doing. And in next 2 weeks' time, we would be opening at least 10 of our courses, which can include about cooking, food and beverage, housekeeping, English, computer, fundamentals, to the students and the children of Afghanistan online. And that would be completely free of cost. Completely free of cost. We would be offering at least 10 courses to the children and students of Afghanistan completely free of cost. Because we want them to be engaged. We want them to be inspired. We want them to be motivated. We want them to embrace the biggest gift that world has given to us, the humanity and education. And we want them to enjoy and not to suffer. And this would be an action for us, action for peace. So as we move ahead for this Teachers Peace Award 2021 Afghanistan, to the people of Afghanistan, I think, let me thank all of you for all the support. To the teachers of Afghanistan, thank you for all the support that you are doing. And I'm sure that we'll carry on doing this for the next 50 years, 100 years, indefinitely, because education is one thing that is very close to humanity. And at tourism and hospitality, education, humanity and humility are the 2 H that we are committed to. So with that, let me once again congratulate all of you, dear teachers. Fantastic job done. We are all with you. We are all with you, beside you. And whatever support we'll be able to do from IHM community globally, we'd be delighted to do that. And thanks to Team IHM for organizing this fantastic work team. Carry on this so that we can tell the world, show the world, demonstrate the world that education is not about literacy. Education is much more than that. It transcends all the boundaries, and education is about humanity. So thank you very much, and namaskar from me on behalf of everyone from IIHM. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Dr. Bose, for such motivational words and such a great opportunity for the students of Afghanistan. And yes, we all are very proud of you for holding the standards of education in Afghanistan in these difficult times as well very high. The world has a lot to learn from you. Moving ahead, ladies and gentlemen, joining us today is a very special guest all the way from London, Professor David Foskett, MBE, CMA, FIH, B.Ed Honours, Chairman, International Hospitality Council UK, Chairman of Jury, Young Chef Olympiad. He's a very celebrated food writer and author. His book, Practical Cookery, is referred to by the hospitality educationists in over 140 countries. May we please welcome Professor David Foskett to speak a few words.
Well, good morning from London, a very cold, stormy London. It is indeed a great pleasure today to speak to you all. And thank you, Dr. Bose, for that very inspiring, uplifting speech, which says a great deal about IIHM and about the humanity and the vision of IIHM. I am deeply honored to be associated with such a wonderful institution of IIHM that has vision beyond its own boundaries. And we can see that this morning from London. And what's important is this, is that we are coming out of the pandemic slowly. But the last 18 months have been tough for us all. And teachers have been the pillars of the pandemic. They have held up education. They have been pillars. They have been role models. And they continue to be role models. Teachers are caring. They show empathy, knowledge. They share their knowledge. They light the classroom. They are the light in the classroom. And they have been the light during these dark days of 18 months of the pandemic. They light up the future. They change people's lives. And in doing so, they create the future. And what's important is this, that philosophers in their writings interpret the world, but teachers, through their understanding, through their empathy, through their knowledge, can help change the world for the better. Education comes from the Greek word, edu, meaning enter into. And what teachers do is they enter into people's lives. They change people's lives through the value of knowledge, by inspiring others to learn, to go beyond that learning and reach out, but also to challenge. Learning is about challenging, is about the way we do things now, but can we do things better in the future? It's also so important around the world that knowledge understands culture, that we understand one another, that we understand what it means in different cultures, that we accept differences, we accept and celebrate difference, and celebrate different religions coming together, different cultures, because we have one thing in common, that we're all part of humanity. And humanity reaches out to people. And if we have the understanding of different cultures and different religions through education, through science, then we are able to accept one another better. Then we are able to challenge the future, to grow the future in harmony and in peace. The greatest gift that we can give people is education. And in giving people education, we get them to understand what it is to have a peaceful, harmonized society. IIHM is the light, is the vision that creates that harmonious society where we can all live together and appreciate one another and our diversity. And we must instill this in our young people, and teachers do that. Teachers are very powerful people. Not only are they powerful people, they are influencers. They influence. They have so much power to pass on good for the greater benefit of the humankind. Young people are inspired by good teachers. People always remember good teachers. We all remember what happens in the classroom, and we can all tell a story about how individual teachers have inspired us, have encouraged us to where we are today. And I know from my own experience that I'm inspired today by the teachers of today, the way they conduct their classrooms, the way they impart knowledge. And teaching today is far better than it was in my day. There are more resources available. There's more technology available. And this we must celebrate. And we must sincerely thank IIHM for what they're doing in putting courses online to inspire the next generation. IIHM is a light, is a very powerful light, especially when there is darkness. But what IIHM does and what teachers do is give people hope. Hope that the future will be different. The future will be brighter. And I can see that light shining every time I see or talk to people from IIHM. What I see is a light around them, is a shining light, the light of hope. And today is a fantastic day to celebrate teachers who provide the light, who provide the hope. We are all teachers. We are all learners, and we must respect that. But teachers in the classroom are powerful people, are people that can influence the future and change people's lives. And they do change people's lives. Teachers changed my life. I would not be where I am today without good teachers. I would not be without today where I am today without that inspiration that teachers give. And you must remember, IIHM is the light that creates the future, and teachers create that future of hope to lead us into a much better world. As we come out of the pandemic, let us celebrate the future. Let us celebrate the hope that we all have. And we know what we've seen in Afghanistan in the last few weeks that has upset many of us, but we are with you. We are with you every step of the way. And we know that there is always hope. And by educating young people, they have the power to change the future. As I said, philosophers have interpreted the world, but teachers have the power with their young people to change the world. And IIHM is the beacon of light that's leading the way. And I congratulate you all this morning from London, from a very cold, wet, windy London. But I know the sun will shine. The sun will shine again in London, as I'm sure the sun is shining on you. Remember, teachers, there is always light around you, what you're doing. There is no darkness, only light and hope. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Professor Foskett, and it is always a pleasure hearing you. Ladies and gentlemen, next I introduce you to the man behind the growth and success of IIHM New Delhi campus. He's a born leader. He's extremely talented, very energetic. He's very charismatic. He's the COO of IIHM Hotel Schools. Please welcome Mr. Abdullah Ahmed to take the session forward. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Anju, and a very, very good afternoon and good morning to all the people who logged in from different parts of the world. It's an absolute pleasure for me to be here. खुशामदीद इस फंक्शन में आप सबका, और मुझे बहुत ही खुशी हो रही है आप सबसे आज बात करके, और यहाँ पे आज जो हमने एक रिश्ता कायम किया है, उम्मीद है ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा और हम एक दूसरे के साथ इसी तरह कंधे से कंधे मिला के आगे चलते रहेंगे. Well, International Institute of Hotel Management is a college that today is one of the largest hotel schools around the world. Way back in 1994, when we started, Dr. Bose initiated this brand with just about 9 students in batch 1. That was way back in 1994. Today, as I talk, we've got 9,000 students across the campuses in the cities of Calcutta, Delhi, Bangalore, Pune, Jaipur, Ahmedabad, Hyderabad, Goa, Bangkok, and Samarkand. The institute is known for its quality networks. We've got the world's largest international network under the belt. Our students today in the second year intern in 5-star hotels around the world, all the way from America. They go and do their industrial training of 6 months in the second year from America, from France, from Spain, from Dubai, from Doha, from Oman, Mauritius, Singapore, China, Malaysia, Maldives, Seychelles, and the list goes on. We've got the largest network of international connections. Our students are armed with a degree, international degree, from the University of West London of BA in Hospitality Management, that they undertake and go and settle around the world. As I talk today, our students are currently across the world settled, living a successful life. Today, our students have become general managers, vice presidents, owners of brands and institutions and hotels that have established themselves around the world. Today, IIHM students and alumni are a force to reckon with. Our students get the opportunity to complete their international studies in the year 3, not only from India. They have choices to choose to complete the 3rd year final degree program, either from London or from Switzerland or from Germany or from Thailand. If any of our student wants to pursue masters today, they have got a vast network to choose from, all the way from either Canada or from United Kingdom or from Germany or from Switzerland or from Thailand. These international networks have been worked around by Chairman and CEO of IIHM, Dr. Suborna Bose, carefully knitting the space of hospitality education and leading this institution to make it the #1 in the world. I'd like to show you a small brand film, which will just give you an idea about the canvas of operations that we operate on. मैं गुजारिश करता हूं अपनी IT टीम से कि वो ये छोटी सी वीडियो आपके सामने पेश करें.
IIHM, popularly known as the International Institute of Hotel Management, is one of the largest private hospitality institutes that imparts world-class education and can firmly pride itself for being one of the foremost academic institutions of the country that offer globally recognized international degrees in hotel management. The hugely popular events that they host, IIHM International Young Chef Olympiad. As the last dish is plated, they can only wait till the evening for the verdict to be pronounced.
Malaysia!
IIHM as an institute has always been able to define its core objectives clearly over the years. It is an institution that has always worked towards causes that give back to the society. IIHM proudly and aptly calls them food soldiers, a dynamic group of students working tirelessly to ensure a hunger-free world.
Hotel management, hotel plus management. At IIHM, the education is like doing a BBA plus hospitality, because at IIHM we train our students to become global business hospitality managers. In one hand, they are full of knowledge in hospitality, charismatic, and they have got the study skills of very hardcore management subjects like finance, strategic HR, global marketing, and a whole range of the management inputs.
IIHM. For a great hospitality career, call 98310 50,000.
Well, as I go forward, at IIHM, International Institute of Hotel Management, there's nothing called small. Everything that we do is larger than life. Everything that we do is as big as the name it is, and it talks about quality. We organize the world's biggest culinary Olympiad called the Young Chef Olympiad that connects 55 countries under the common platform, under the common roof. Every year, these 55 countries travel to India for a competition on the culinary table that lasts for 7 days. This is by far the largest and the biggest competition in the world. It is organized and executed by our students across the country. It's an exposure that is given to our students, which they can only dream of. As we go forward, IIHM ensures that it gives the best of practicality to its students. These 55 countries have been coming to India for the last 6 years, 7 years, and these countries participate in this biggest culinary event. Let's watch this small video.
The 6th edition of IIHM International Young Chef Olympiad is back in a bigger, better, and a grander avatar. A massive event in scale and magnitude, this is the only culinary contest in the world that brings together contestants from across the 4 points of the compass: East, West, North, and South. A whopping 55 countries are part of this year's edition.
The 7th International IIHM Young Chef Olympiad commenced with a grand online opening ceremony on the evening of 31st January 2021. The world's biggest virtual culinary battle for hope, organized by the International Institute of Hotel Management and the International Hospitality Council, London, attempts to convey the message of hope, positivity, and unity across borders and nations. The opening ceremony kicked off from the YCO Global Studio at the Global Campus, from where the YCO participants, mentors, judges, students, and all well-wishers across 24 time zones and 6 continents were connected on the same platform at the same time. It also introduced the 50 countries participating with their young chef and mentor representatives.
These students who are coming in here and competing, they're the best of the best. And they just come out with so much passion and so much creativity. You just see what the people from, all these different countries, and you got Palestine and Egypt and Singapore and all these countries coming in here and showing you what they think of certain ingredients and how, this might be exotic to them, and this spice might be new. And then there's just this great collaboration.
You're watching the opening ceremony of the Young Chef Olympiad 2021, which is by far the biggest culinary competition anywhere in the world. All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving forward, we're the only college in the world that selects its students and flies them to Italy, France, and Spain and teach them wines in the vineyards of Italy, France, and Spain. We have taken hospitality education to altogether a different level. Not only that we teach them here in India campuses, we select them and we fly them and teach them wines inside the vineyards back in Italy, France, and Spain. This 12-day tour is completely free of cost for our students, including all the visa fare, airfare, travel accommodation, fooding, lodging, everything is taken care by the college. This is a reward for those students who have worked hard in the first 2 years and in the third year have taken up food and beverage as the majors. This is one of the qualities of the brand and the exposure and the practicality that it believes in giving. Let's watch this small video. So this is about about the wine tour that I was talking about. We're the only college that not only, promotes education for its own students, we also promote culinary for the class 6 to class 12 students as far as the culinary competition is concerned. We organize India's biggest young chef India schools competition that connects about 28,000 students. And this is aired on the national television Food. We've got our own program that comes in the prime time. This is only done to promote culinary as a profession because of the passion that International Institute of Hotel Management holds. Let's watch this small video.
गर्म जोश, गर्म हवा और गर्मा गर्म खाना, यही पहचान है नॉर्थ इंडियन फ्लेवर्स की. And I can say that confidently because I am a North Indian. Hi, I am Kunal Kapoor and you're watching IIHM Young Chef India Schools.
Looks brilliant from so far. And we expect, or we hope, that today you're going to give it your best shot once more. So you know the rules. Just to reiterate, you need to make 4 cupcakes from the basket of ingredients in front of you. You have to make a dish, 2.
Well, when European Union decided to conduct research in the field of hospitality, they chose 4 best colleges of the world to do this research. There was a college from Sweden, there was a college from Turkey, there was a college from France, and the 4th college they selected was from India, International Institute of Hotel Management. Our students flew to all these countries and conducted research in reducing food wastage for the hospitality world. That is the kind of quality today that the college holds. Our students flew to Sweden and also participated in a research that is happening for growing vegetables on a bed of rock in LED lights in the basement. This research was being conducted for countries like Iceland, which do not see the light of the day for about 5 months. These countries have to import their vegetables, and in order to save that cost, the research was conducted in which IIHM was present and witnessed that research. The quality parameters of the college today are one of the highest of the standards anywhere that you can find in the globe. Let's watch this small video.
We are going to represent India there
moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, I'll quickly take you to one of our classrooms where we conduct our practicals of food and beverage services, just to show you the kind of quality of the classrooms that we have and the way we conduct our food and beverage service practicals. This is not a five-star hotel. This is one of our classrooms that we have across the countries. May we have the AV, please?
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Yeah, put your hands up in the sky. Put your hands up, you wanna fly. Give me a second, give him a mic. Wanna show his best in so mine. I'm flossing. Everywhere I go, I'm bossing. Rakaza Kenny Tilly. I'm in pa ushindi, yeah. Nime osho mimi. Kataka so mimi. Tina dambe mimi. Nikomla mimi. Nime osho mimi. Kataka so.
All right, so, you know, the passion of education is something that determines what the brand stands for. So we speak to a lot of teachers and school principals, and we got a feedback that, you know, when we come to career counseling, when we talk about career counseling, we got a feedback that school children of class 11th and 12th and 9th and 8th in the metropolitan cities of India like Delhi, Mumbai, Calcutta, Chennai, Bangalore, they get proper career counseling. But when you go in the interiors of India, in small cities, they do not have proper career counseling system in place. So this feedback, when we got, our chairman and CEO, Dr. Bose, took this initiative about 5 years back and partnered with IBM to come up with a test called EduGuide Career Predictive Test. IIHM is just not, you know, it belongs to a parent company called IndySmart, which is into a lot of other, ventures. Apart from hotel schools, the group is also into hotels. The group is into IT. The group is into health. It's into outdoor caterings. It's into real estate, so on and so forth. So the IT wing of the group, the IndySmart Digital, ventured and partnered with IBM. And for 2 years, they developed this test by the help of artificial intelligence and machine learning. Because of this artificial intelligence and machine learning, the students got this test, which is a 120-minute test, which any student in the world can take. And after this 120-minute test, artificial intelligence studies every student and gives him or her the option to choose a career. A career choice is always something very confusing for the children, for the parents. And this is the power of this test called the EduGuide Career Predictive Test, a 120-minute test that operates on artificial intelligence. This test can be taken by student anywhere in the world. And we will be very happy. Our chairman, Dr. Suborna Bose, will be very happy to roll this to your students free of cost. Any of your student who wishes to take this test may take this, use this. No matter today you've logged in from Kabul or you've logged in from different parts of the cities, different parts of different cities in Afghanistan. If you've got an internet connection and a laptop, you can take this test. It's a 120-minute test. Let's watch this AV to understand about it.
Are you stressed out, indecisive, and confused about your career? ECPT A120 Minutes, world's most technologically advanced career predictive test. IBM's AI and deep learning technology will match your skills and aptitude to over 1,400 careers. Get your career tested at ecptonline.com.
Interestingly, it offers you 1,400 careers to choose from, different combinations, and it also gives you the reason why you should choose this test. It gives you 3 choices: choice 1, choice 2, and choice 3, with analytical reasons as to why this test offered you choice 1 and why this test offered you choice 2. And this is the passion on which IIHM Hotel School stands. Moving forward, IndySmart Digital is also launching something called the Young Tech Olympiad. This is again for students, school students from class 6th to class 12th, from any field, be it commerce, arts, or science. The students can take this test on an internet platform. That's all that you need, an internet and a laptop to do this test. And I'd like to call upon my colleague Jailam Banerjee to come and say a few words and share a little more about the Young Tech Olympiad. Over to you, Jailam.
Namaskar, good afternoon, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, from wherever in the world we have connected. Thank you, Mr. Amit. Before I start, a personal note of thanks to Dr. Bose for this platform, for this global path towards education and humanity. On this August gathering, witnessing this historic moment, IHM Global Family is celebrating Teachers Peace Award 2021 for Afghanistan. I personally feel extremely lucky, humbled, and deeply honored to share this stage, this virtual screen with all of you, all of our respected teachers. I am Jailam Banerjee, live from Kolkata, to share a brief information about a very interesting online initiative conceived, created, and presented by IndySmart Digital team for the young students. Technology is just a tool in terms of getting the kids working together and motivating them. The teacher is the most important. Young Tech Olympiad is a visionary project brought to you by IndySmart Digital, the company that offers digital consulting and marketing ecosystem over a decade now, in association with none other than IHM Group that caters a wide range of services in the field of hospitality management, education, training, consultancy in India and in Southeast Asia. Young Tech Olympiad, YTO, aims to trigger the inquisitiveness in the young minds and create a platform for the students to execute their knowledge in the field of modern technology. From classes 6 to class 12, aged around 11 to 17 years, young students with techie brains and passion for technology can participate across the globe in this competitive forum. YTO Seasons 1 will be soon launched in an international platform. There will be 3 basic levels in this competition: Alpha, class 6 and class 7, Beta, class 8 to class 10, and Gamma, class 11 and 12. The total prize money will exceed more than 25 lakhs in Indian currency. Today, in this privileged podium, on behalf of Team YTO, it is my humble request to all the teachers, those bright minds, to encourage them, these young souls, to be a part of YTO, to a part of this revolution. We have received a lot of warm wishes across the globe. I would now request my IT team to play that AV for us.
YTO, Young Tech Olympiad, is newest initiative from the House of IndySmart Digital Private Limited that has a mission to reach and develop young students, awaken their tech potential. I hope YTO reaches to all the aspirable students. All the best to the Young Tech Olympiad. Thank you.
Glad to be a part of the Young Tech Olympiad initiative. Technology is really cool, and if you're good at it, one day you can be part of an innovation that makes a difference in people's lives and make the world a better place to live. So I wish YTO and IndySmart all the best and welcome students to take a deep interest in technology and choose it as a career in future. Thank you.
Technology.
All right, thank you so very much, Jailam, and thank you to the team. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin the award ceremony for all we've been waiting for. Moving over to the award ceremony on this Teachers' Day Peace Awards for the country of Afghanistan. Ladies and gentlemen, as I go forward, it's my pleasure to start announcing the names. The first school coming up for this award ceremony is Sophia Private School. And it's an absolute honor for me to invite Miss Sophia Rashid, Director, Sophia Private Schools, Kabul, to come and say a few words before we go forward. If my team could spotlight Miss Sophia Rashid. Bear with us for a second. Ms. Rashid, if you are hearing us, if you could just switch on your camera. All right. I guess if you're there, if I request you could switch on your camera, team, you could identify Ms. Sophia Rashid. All right, the chat box is open. If you could just put in the chat the name with which you've logged in, and we'll be happy to bring you back a little later. Moving forward from this school, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Ms. Sophia Rashid, and the next school coming up is the next awardee from this school is Mr. Fahim Suleiman Khil, the head teacher at Sophia Private Schools. Mr. Fahim, I'll request the IT team if you could be spotlighted to come and say a few words. Mr. Fahim, are you there? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I guess the chat box is open. In case you've logged in from a different name and you're unable to change your name, I'll request you just put your name in the chat box so that our team can identify you and can spotlight you and unmute you. Moving forward, we've got Miss Marhama Rashid, teacher from Sophia Private Schools, Kabul. Miss Rashid, are you there? I'll request the team to spotlight you. Miss Marhama Rashid, many congratulations. And if you are there and you can hear us, if you could unmute yourself or just put your name in the chat box, and we'll be happy to bring you up to say a few words, please. All right. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, we'll just see, I guess, the teachers. All right, now before I go to the next school, I request Professor David Foskett and Dr. Bose to congratulate the winners from Sophia Private Schools. Over to you, Dr. Bose and Professor Foskett.
Yeah, I take this opportunity to congratulate the teachers from the Sophia School in Afghanistan. It's such a pleasure to have them in the first edition of the Teachers Peace Award 2021 in Afghanistan, and my most heartfelt congratulations and very best wishes. Thank you.
Professor Foskett.
Yes. Well, it gives me great pleasure and an honor to say congratulations to the teachers of the Sophia School in Afghanistan. You are an inspiration, you are a light, you are pioneering, and we're very, very proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you so very much, Professor Foskett. Ladies and gentlemen, moving forward to the next school, which is coming up, is Ahmad Shah Abdali Private High School. Ladies and gentlemen, the first awardee coming up is Mr. Sahil Ahmed Haidri, Administrator, Ahmad Shah Abdali High School, Kabul. I would request the IT team to spotlight Mr. Sahil if he's there. And if you can locate Mr. Sahil Ahmed Haidri, we'll be happy to hear a few words from you, to share a few words. If you wish to say something, we'll be happy to have you here. Mr. Haidri, are you there? Well, I guess we did hear some network connections issue that was happening some time ago. I believe there's some network connection error that is happening. Moving forward to the next teacher, we've got Mr. Mushtaq Ahmed Haidri, Educational Administrator, Ahmad Shah Abdali High School. I'll request the team to check if Mr. Mushtaq Ahmed Haidri is there and spotlight him so that he can share a few words. Are you there, sir? Mr. Mushtaq Ahmed Haidri. All right, I guess, again, I believe there's some internet connection, so no worries, we'll move forward. Many congratulations, and the next awardee. Now, before I go forward, to this school, I'll request Dr. Bose and Professor Foskett to congratulate the winners from the school, Ahmad Shah Abdali High School.
I congratulate the winners from Ahmad Shah Afghani High School, and it's a great pleasure on behalf of the organizers IHM Teachers Peace Award 2021 to wish them all the very best. And we are very, very proud of their achievement. And we, once again, heartiest congratulations from all of us. Thank you.
Indeed, it gives me enormous pleasure and an honor to congratulate you from the Mashhad High School. You are pioneers. You are an inspiration to us all, and the whole world salutes you. Congratulations.
Thank you so very much, Professor Foskett. Thank you, Dr. Bose. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, we proceed to the next school for the award ceremony. And the next school coming up is Mustaqbil-e-Naveen Private High School. And the awardees are Mr. Fazal Haq Saifi, CEO, Mustaqbil-e-Naveen Private High School, Kabul. Mr. Fazal Haq, if you're there, I'll request the team to unmute. Okay, I believe he's not joined yet. We are unable to locate him. Moving forward, many congratulations to Mr. Fazal Haq Saifi. Moving forward, the next award for the Teachers Peace Awards 2021 goes to Miss Nairan Barakzai, kindergarten teacher, Mustaqbil-e-Naveen School, school number 1, Kabul. If Miss Barakzai is there, she's there on the system, I'll request the team to spotlight her and request her to say a few words. All right, not a problem, ladies and gentlemen. Many congratulations to her. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, the next teacher coming up is Miss Noshin Rashidi. Miss Rashidi, if you're there, bear with me for a second. I believe my IT team is not able to locate you. Some technical error that is happening, internet connection in this part of Afghanistan, but that's all right. Many congratulations. And before we move forward, well, we've got Miss Lima Ahmadi. If Miss Lima, you're there, I'll request the team to, there you are, Miss Lima. Many, many congratulations. And I'll request you to unmute yourself and share a few words, you know, to everybody who's watching this across the world. Over to you, Miss Lima.
Thank you, sir, for giving me a chance.
Miss Lima, can you hear us? Miss Lima, can you hear us? Some network issues. Miss Lima Oriakhel, many, many congratulations. If you can hear us, can you hear us? She's, I guess she logged out. Bad network today, possibly, ladies and gentlemen, and that was the reason possibly she was unable to share. But yes, many congratulations, Miss Lima Ahmadi. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sami Omerkhil, teacher and reception employee, Mustaqbil-e-Naveen Central School, Kabul. Mr. Sami, if you're there, if you could, I'll request the team to unmute you and spotlight you. Can you, I guess, no, he was there, but network issue and he had to log out. Many congratulations. Indeed, moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, the next teacher is Miss Tamanna Ahmadi, English teacher, headmaster, Mustaqbil-e-Naveen 2 School, Kabul. Miss Tamanna, if you're there, we'll spotlight you. All right, we are unable to locate you, and you can speak to us in any language, not that you have to speak to us in English. You can speak to us in Urdu. If you know Pashtun, please go ahead and speak in Pashtun as well. We are okay if you, so far you can speak in any language. You can come and share that with us. All right, so moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, From Ms. Tamanna Ahmadi, we go to Mr. Muhammad Asif. Mr. Muhammad Asif, we are unable to locate you, but congratulations, my team is not able to locate you. If you're there on with logged in from some other name, just put your name in the chat box and we'll be able to identify you. So moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a short break we'll take and we'll be right back. Over to you, Anju.
Thank you, Mr. Ahmed. And with this, we now take a break. In the break, we would like to show you a folk dance of India, which I'm sure you must have seen in many Bollywood movies. This is a performance specially curated by our students for the Young Chef Olympiad. Let's have a look at this wonderful performance by our students.
Let's do this.
Style can't be duplicated or recycled.
All right, welcome back. And over to you, Mr. Ahmed.
Thank you, Anju. And moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, continuing the award ceremony, we are hopping on to the next school, Shams London Academy. As we go forward, ladies and gentlemen, the first school coming up is Mr. Saif Rahman Sahil, Chief Executive Secretary, Shams London Academy, Kabul. Absolute pleasure to have you with us, Mr. Saif. And I'll request the team to spotlight you to share a few words. Mr. Saif, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, please go ahead.
Hello, salam, namaste, everyone. It's wonderful and so nice to meet you all. And thank Mr. Boss, Mr. Foskett, Mr. Banerjee for a wonderful, inspiring speech. In Afghanistan, I know there is a little problem of internet connection, so the others cannot get connected to videos and other problems. First of all, I want to thank IIHM India for such a wonderful program and hard-working your team, Mr. Shaikat, Ms. Sanchariji, Miss Anju, and Abdullah Ahmad. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your hard working. And I welcome all of you on behalf of Shams London Academy team Afghanistan. Once again, we are here from 4 zones of Afghanistan, Kabul, Herat, Khost, Nangarhar. I have from all over Afghanistan, we are get together here. And I have a short talk about our school, Shams London Academy, if you have time.
Please go ahead.
Okay. Shams London Academy is the first, best, and the biggest chain of English medium private school with more than 18 years of service in Afghanistan, that contributing in the nation development and advancement in the education sector of Afghanistan. Operating 15 schools in country now, with plan for 40 schools nationwide. We have national and international qualified teacher as well. And our mission is to provide exemplary educational programs of international standards that inspire and prepare students for success in global environments. Our achievements, honestly speaking, Shams London Academy has met many successes and has earned many laurels since the day of its establishment, but one feather in the cap is such that we really feel proud of it. That is the medal of Best Academy in Afghanistan. I want to name our some achievements of best schools, like we have a USID Award, Rumi Award, London Award, Europe Union Medal, AI London Award, AU Dubai Award, Asia Award, India Cultural Award, and many more. And thank you for this. This was about our school. And I have something for IIHM that we expect something from to be taken in the list. We expect from them from Afghanistan that take teacher training. Afghanistan, you know, we have a bad situation here, especially in education chart. So I request that if it can be possible, teacher training in Afghanistan is very important, and other student tourism. If you know Afghanistan education in these bad situation of Afghanistan security issues, we did not stop our studying. So I need to say that student tourism, if you take it and take your list in your list, that will be very good. And one thing I say, make a deep relation with education of Afghanistan and with relations of Afghanistan, and I look forward that this online meeting one day become the physically meeting. And thank you so much, IIHM, and thank you so much by deep of my heart, India.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Sahil Siddiqui. It's an absolute pleasure to speak to you today, and we are so very delighted to have you with us. Khushamdeed, and we'll be in touch. Thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I do see that we've got Mr. Sahil Ahmed Haidri from Ahmed Shah Abdali School, who's just joined back. His team, if you could spotlight Mr. Sahil Ahmed Haidri to say a few words. Mr. Haidri, are you there? Are you still there with us? All right, so we will try to bring you back again. I guess there's some network connectivity. So moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Mr. Abdur Bashir Ghanizada, Admin Manager, Shams London Academy. Mr. Abdul Bashir, if you're there, we'll request the team to spotlight you. Mr. Abdul Bashir, are you there?
I think he's not here.
Okay, no problems. We'll move forward, but many congratulations to Mr. Abdul Bashir for winning this Teachers Peace Awards 2021. We've got Mr. Omidullah Danish, who's the principal for Shams London Academy, Nangarhar branch. Mr. Omidullah Danish, if you're there, I'll request the team to spotlight you.
Yes, he's here.
All right, he's there. So requesting the team to spotlight Mr. Omidullah. By what name has he logged in? Mr. Sahil, what name has he logged in from?
Danish, just Danish.
All right, Danish. All right, so team, if you could just spotlight Mr. Danish, you'll really request you to switch on your camera. No, we can't locate you. I guess possibly just logged out maybe because of the network error, not a problem. So moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, the awardees from the Shams London Academy, many congratulations to Mr. Omidullah Danish. Mr. Zarkhan Hanifi, Admission Officer, Shams London Academy in Nangarhar branch. Mr. Zarkhan, if you're there. Mr. Zarkhan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, some bad network, not a problem. These things happen, not to worry at all. Miss Bibi Lima Oriakhel, Pashto Literature, Shams London Academy, Taimani Girls Branch. Many congratulations to Bibi Lima, and I'll request Miss Lima to be spotlighted to share a few words. There you are, Miss Lima, over to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank for giving me a chance. First of all, salam and namaste for everyone. Greeting and respecting to all members of the group. Hope you all good and wealthy. I'm extremely happy that I'm talking with you, and I say very congratulations to all of the teacher of the world, and especially for Afghan teacher. That I want to say the importance of the enroll of the IIHM programs for Afghan teachers. At the beginning, such a program is very important for Afghan women's teachers, especially in current situation in Afghanistan, because lately in a few weeks, the people of Afghanistan have faced many challenges, many security challenges. The Taliban told to all female teachers must not teach to boys. We had lost our separate. With this program, we can get a positive mood, and we are very glad that you valued teachers of Afghanistan. Especially, we all get positive energy, and we can still exchange ideas with kind people of India and also all of the world. Hope in future we can come to your country to celebrate the Teachers and Tourism Day. From the way we can see your teachers, school and student in India. India has always friendly relation with Afghanistan government. We are very happy to say giving me a chance to talk about Afghanistan teacher. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so very much, Miss Lima Oriakhel. It was an absolute pleasure to have you with us and share a few words on this podium that is live around the world with 3.6 million people watching this on our Facebook page. It's an absolute honor to have you with us. Thank you. God bless you. And we as Indians are always there with you throughout. And ladies and gentlemen, that was Miss Bibi Lima Oriakhel, Pashto Literature, Shams London Academy. Moving forward, we've got Miss Shabnam, computer instructor in hardware, Shams London Academy, Taimani. Miss Shabnam, if you're there, we'll request you to switch on your camera. And yeah, there you are, Miss Shabnam. Over to you to share a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Are you having me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. And thank you so much for your kind program that you are prepared for us. And my name is Shabnam, computer instructor in Shams London Academy. And first of all, hello to everyone. Hope you're all doing great and well, healthy and wealthy. And thank you so much for Indian team that they started this program and they made us a part of this program. And so sorry for I'm just a little bit sore throat, so I have just few words to say and to thank you all. I just want to talk a little just about psychological problems that today we are facing, or maybe the students are facing because of very, very bad condition of Afghanistan. So every teacher should be, or they must work on, or many other programs that you are having planned in the future. So every teacher must work on the psychological problems of every student. One psychologist said that I did not understand how a teacher could teach without knowing and the knowledge of psychology. So every teacher must know about the psychological problems of the students, especially in Afghanistan. Now we are passing through very, very bad time, and hopefully one day it should remove. One day it should become the better ways and the better by the support of you and other countries, international programs that we are joining at right now. And we hope that one day our students and our teachers would be the best and international ones. So in these hard times, every teacher and every programmer or every planner like you and your programmers or the entire team that you made for us should know, and they should have some trainings, online trainings about the psychological, about how to know the psychological front of a baby from kindergarten up to the higher level classes. And once again, I would like to thank you very much from the entire team of IIHM, and you made us a part of this program. We're really thankful from you and from your team.
Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen. That was Ms. Shabnam, computer instructor in hardware, Shams London Academy, Taimani Girls Branch. Well, we're facing some network connection, and so Mr. Sahil Ahmed Hydari from Ahmad Shah Abdali School has joined back again. Some technical difficulties, so we'll quickly bring him in here to share a few words before we lose the internet connection. Mr. Hydari, are you there? I'll request.
Yes, sir.
There you are. So over to you to share a few words, please.
Do you hear me, sir?
Yes, loud and clear, we can hear you.
Hello, everyone, especially Honorable Mr. Boss, the team of IIHM. I'm Sahil Ahmed Hydari on behalf of the Ahmad Shah Abdali Private Schools in Afghanistan. Thanks the administration and the team of IIHM. Very, very nice and mesmerizing event, actually virtual event. So happy Teachers Day for all teachers around the world, especially for the teachers of India and Afghanistan, which we have a strong bond cultures along in the period of history. So what you said about the teacher value is so critical and important. The backbone of a society is education, and it's education that paved the way for development and progressivement of all nations around the world. So I want to talk about some statements about my school. Ahmad Shah Abdali Private High Schools, established in 2005 in Afghanistan, which nowadays we have 13,000 students all across the country. We have 11 branches in Afghanistan, in Kabul city, which is the capital city of Afghanistan, and Nangarhar and Samangan, and many districts of Kabul city. So I want to talk about the ASA mission. So first of all, the mission of Ahmad Shah Abdali High School is to educate the students for a lifetime of success and instill high standards, character, commitment, and to persuade their achievement in each of the students. Integrating the best aspects of international education system. The students are groomed to attend universities all around the world. We have a direct contract with international universities around the world, like Pune University of India, American University of Afghanistan, Bahçeşehir University of Turkey, Belkin University of Turkey, and we have a good relation with international donors and NGOs to have a good partnership and to follow our strategic goals. And the vision of our school is to create a value for the students in order to promote a positive growth and their social and emotional behaviors and attitudes, and to instill the success for the students around the country. And I thanks for the IIHM for good hospitality, and thanks for your team for creating such a wonderful platform to connect two nations virtually. So our aim is to have a strategic goals with you guys in order to create a good platform for the students and the teachers to celebrate this wonderful day. As Mr. David from London said, that the teachers are so important for the development of the society. So teachers are the backbone, and teachers are those people that they nurture the future generation of the society, and teachers are those people that they serve for humanity. They serve for the future of the world. With teachers, the future is bright. With teachers, the future is good. So the students what learn from the teachers. Teachers are like parents for the students, and teachers are the backbone of the society. What the society and the world is nowadays, the Western world and the Asian worlds, all are the result and victims of the teachers. What we are in here are the victims of our teachers, that we are nurtured by them. So celebrating these Teachers' Day is very important and giving a good moral for them. And my thanks to the administration on behalf of Ahmed Shah Abdali School for such an amazing virtual ceremony. I hope to have a good and a strategic partnership with IIHM in future. In future, we would meet physically. We meet face by face, inshallah, to discuss our plans in future. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a nice time. Thanks for all teachers and school principals of Kabul that participate in this platform. Thank you so much. Have a nice time.
Thank you, Mr. Sahil Ahmed. It was a pleasure to have you with us. Indeed, and moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, in the award ceremony, we were felicitating Ms. Shabnam. Many congratulations to all the awardees whose names have been called for the Teachers' Peace Awards. And to all the ladies and gentlemen who've just logged into our Facebook feeds, just to let you know, you're watching the Teachers' Day Peace Awards 2021 in the country of Afghanistan. And we are felicitating the brave school teachers of Afghanistan. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, the next teacher coming up is Syed Zia Ahmed, Principal, Shams London Academy, Karta-e-Nau branch. Mr. Syed Zia Ahmed, if you're there, we'll request you to, I'll request the team to spotlight Mr. Zia Ahmed. There he is. Over to you to share a few words, sir.
Hello, sir. Assalamu alaikum. I would like to begin in the name of Allah. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Syed Zia Ahmed. I am the principal of Shams London Academy, Karta-e-Nau branch. I have been working here since 2020, and I wholeheartedly appreciate the group of IIHM who has given an opportunity to participate in this live event. And thank you for granting us a Teacher Peace Award 2021. At the end, I call upon IIHM and other international educational organizations to assist education in Afghanistan, especially girls' education, because girls' education plays an important role in the development of society and country. And thank you once again, IIHM and India, for having us here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Syed Zia Ahmed. He is the principal for Shams London Academy, Karta-e-Nau branch. Many congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, to all the awardees in the country of Afghanistan. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, the next awardee is Mr. Abdullah Baraki, EFL instructor, Shams London Academy, Karta-e-Nau branch, and I'll request the team to spotlight him. He's there, I believe, and IT team, if you could spotlight Mr. Abdullah Baraki.
Yes. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear, sir. Over to you to share a few words.
Great. I would like to begin in the name of Allah, who is the most merciful and gracious. It is a great honor for me to be in this online meeting and meeting all PhDs, masters, instructors, and teachers. So we would like to thank the IIHM who has created the best opportunity for Afghan teachers to bring them live. And I cordially appreciate the members of IIHM, Mr. Boss, Director BLR Century, and Abdullah Ahmed, who has been doing such a great job on behalf of the IIHM. So everybody has talked about education and the role of education. Now, what education is. So I would like to talk about education for a minute. As we can say that education is the key for every success. when there is education, so we can lift up the country to promotion, and we can bring any kind of facilitation. We can reduce the poverty, and we can make the society and country. Education does not only brings peace, but it also brings international relationships with countries to make international bonds like we are trying to make with India, and the IHM team is trying to make the relationship with Afghan teachers and schools, that the teachers will be invited, and the visual meeting and the physical meeting will be prepared by the IIHM. So education is one of the important factors of any success in the life. So we are trying our best to provide Afghans to make them talented, make them informed. So this is our toil and hard work, which has been doing since many years, or for many years. So me as an ESL instructor, teaching for the last 10 or 9 years. So I have seen lots of changes and important challenges that we have been trying to finish them or make them disappear. So it's all about education. So we want from IIHM to invite the teachers and conduct some meetings, make all the teachers proud that the education is one of the best factors for promotion and development of the people, society, and country. So finally, I would like to present my heartfelt appreciation to the participants of this team, all in Afghanistan and India. So we would like to have international relationships and help for humanity. When it comes to humanity, so we must help people wherever they are, whether in Africa and Afghanistan and other continents. So we mean to serve people internationally and nationally. So we would like to thank everyone on this group, on this live meeting. So it is nice to have you all. Wish you best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Abdullah Baraki. It was an absolute pleasure to have you with us, and many congratulations for winning this award on the Teachers' Day Peace Awards 2021 for the country of Afghanistan. Moving forward, we've got the next teacher coming up is Mr. Hamid Mohammadi, English teacher, Shams London Academy, Makroyan branch. Mr. Hamid, if you're there, we would be happy to spotlight you to share a few words. Are you there with us? Some network error, I guess. Not a problem, ladies and gentlemen. Moving forward, we proceed to the next teacher coming up is Miss Sheba Amiri, chemistry teacher, Shams London Academy, Kaushal Khan branch. Miss Sheba Amiri, welcome, and I'll request the team, if you're there, to unmute you. Miss Sheba, are you there? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I guess some internet connectivity issues. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the next teacher coming up is Miss Sonita Sadat, English and Science teacher, Shams London Academy, Herat branch. Miss Sonita,
yes.
There. Request.
Hello, everybody. I hope that all of you be fine and doing well. Thank you so much for allowing me to speak in this group. And also, first of all, I want to have a special thanksgiving from all these group members, especially Ms. Sanchari, Mr. Sarkar, and also Ms. Anju. And secondly, I want to have a special congratulations to all the teachers, the Teachers' Days. Hope that all the teachers be happy and successful in every steps of their lives. The points that today I want to talk about is about Tourism Day. As you know, today is the Tourism Day. Although many of us have been tourists at some points in our lives, defining what tourism is actually difficult. So in this case, as you know, tourism is the activities of people traveling to and staying in places outside their usual environment for leisure, businesses, also, or other purposes. So for not more than one consecutive year. As you know, also tourism tourism is a dynamic and competitive industry that requires the ability to adapt constantly to customers' changing and also need and desires as the customer satisfaction, safety, and enjoyment are particularly the focus of tourism and business. And also in here, I want to mention that in my point of view, tourism have different types. Generally, it has two types: internationally tourism and domestic tourism. So in this case, international tourism also has its own types, such as inbound tourism and also outbound tourism. So it has also different types of forms such as adventure tourism, cultural, rural, sustainable, and other types of tourism. So generally in here, I want to say that in every country, tourism play the most important role in all over the world, that people can catch the information with each other and also share their culture and different kind of works. So because of less time and more people, we cannot speak more than more. So in this case, finally, I want to have again a special Thanksgiving from all of the members of these groups and also IIHM Institute International Hotel Management, that they somehow give us this promise that permission to participate in this group, share our point of view, and other works. Thank you so much for your patience. Be happy and successful. And that's all about the speeches that I wanted to talk.
Thank you, Ms. Saadat. Absolute pleasure to have you with us, and many, many congratulations for winning this award. Ladies and gentlemen, moving forward, the next teacher coming up is Mr. Syed Sulaiman Gilani, Manager, Shams London Academy, Herat branch. Mr. Sulaiman, if you're there, would like to spotlight you to share a few words. Mr. Syed Sulaiman Gilani. I guess some internet connectivity again. No problems at all. We'll proceed forward, ladies and gentlemen. Moving forward to the next teacher from Shams London Academy, Mukrayardian branch is Miss Mehergan Behmanish, chemistry teacher. Many congratulations. I'll just check if Miss Mehergan is there, and we'll be happy to spotlight you to share a few words. Miss Mehergan, are you there? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I guess she's not there. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, the next awardee coming up is Miss Hanifa Esmati, chemistry teacher, Shams London Academy, Mukrayan branch. So over to you, Miss Hanifa, if you're there, we'll spotlight you, and we will quickly spotlight you to share a few words. All right, quickly moving forward, ladies and gentlemen. The next teacher coming up from the same school is Mr. Mansoor Ibadi, English and computer teacher. Mr. Mansoor, are you there? We'd like to spotlight you. There you are. Over to you to share a few words, please.
Thank you. I'm on behalf of Afghan teachers thanking IIHM for such a great opportunity for students here and also teachers, making learning free of cost and having such a great programs for them to go out and explore things. And since the Afghanistan security and invasion, the students took the loss more than anyone else, and they're still facing as of today, giving them a hope will change their perspective of live and how they are, how things should be. And also we as a teacher, we do our part and what we can give them for the teaching and solving problems. We really appreciate the great bond between us and India. And since India was always there standing beside us, and we really appreciate the plans for the Afghan teachers and students from the IIHM. And thank you, Abdullah Ahmed and other who was joining here for us with us in this great meetings. And thank you.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Mansoor Ibadi. It was a pleasure to have you with us. Many congratulations. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, the next teacher coming up is, bear with me, the next awardee for the Teachers' Peace Awards 2021 in Afghanistan is Miss Rubina Oriakhel, English and Science teacher, Shams London Academy Mustaqbal Model School. Ms. Rubina, over to you to share a few words, please.
Hi, sir. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I hope all you fine. First of all, I would thanks to IHM team and their members for such a great opportunity for teachers and students. Today, I want to talk very briefly about the importance of education and how it is important for our country, Afghanistan. As we know, proper and good education is very important for all of us. It facilitates learning all through the life among people of any ages, group, caste, creed, or religion. It is the process of achieving knowledge, values, skills, beliefs, and moral habits. Education is important to improve the economy in developing countries. One of the greatest benefits we get with education is improved health. Proper education can prevent this and improve health. Proper education means higher wages and economic growth and a better way of life. I want to say how it's important for Afghanistan. Education is an essential building block in Afghanistan's progress toward peace, security, and sustainable economic development. Education brings empowerment and enlightenment. We can't afford to lose another generation to war, conflict, and displacement. And what is the issues? Why is the education an issue in Afghanistan? First of all, first issue is insecurity. Insecurity is the biggest obstacle toward Afghan education, is the ongoing war, and war, lack of security, and insecurity have left about 3.5 million eligible children with no access to education up to 2019. In the conclusion, I want to say education plays a vital role in the progress of a country, especially for our country, Afghanistan. We need good education for our new generation, for our teachers and our students. In the last, I would like, again and again, I would like to thank the program of IHM and their members for such a great opportunity for teachers and students. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Ms. Rubina. Ladies and gentlemen, moving forward in this award ceremony, we will proceed to the next awardee. This was Ms. Rubina Uria Khail talking to us all the way from Afghanistan. To all the viewers who just logged in the Facebook feed, we are felicitating the Teachers Peace Awards 2021 for the country of Afghanistan. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, next teacher is Mr. Anamullah, Finance Officer, Shams London Academy, Coast Branch School. It's an absolute pleasure. We'd like to unmute you if you're there with us. I believe our teams are unable to locate you, so we'll proceed forward. And ladies and gentlemen, with this, we come to the end of the presentation. But before I go forward, I'd like to invite Mr. Hamid Mohammadi, English teacher, Shams London Academy, Macron branch. He's just logged in and we managed to locate him. So I'll request the team to spotlight him.
Hi, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear, please. Go ahead, sir. Over to you.
In the name of most merciful and very compassionate of Almighty Allah, with the permission of all honorables and their teachers, I hope all you were well and enjoy from your healthy. I'm very happy and can show my excitement to you, and it's really a place of honor to have you near me and get more information from you. I want to tell you very briefly about the history of tourism in our lovely country, Afghanistan. First of all, I have to have a definition from word of tourism and tourist. What is tourism and who is a tourist? The word of tourism has been taken from Greek and Latin word of tournos. It means walk or walking around, and it has been usual after the 19th century. As well, a tourist is a person who travels to a country other than his or her own country for entertainment, vacation, sightseeing, medical care, business, supports, pilgrimage, visiting family, attending conferences, or etc. So let me explain the main meaning of this word in our country, Afghanistan. Afghanistan is a country which has been at war for 3 decades or more. Due to the colonization of superpower countries, therefore, when the name of the country of Afghanistan is taken, the minds of all people is focused on war and explosion. But I suggest, let's see this country from another perspective. Afghanistan as an ancient and historical country that includes before Islamic and after the Islamic civilizations, as a mountainous country and connecting the lands of Southwest and Central Asia, has long been of interest to tourists, especially after the Second World War, when tourism was accepted as an industry by the people of the world. Afghanistan was included in this trend, and after the 50 decade, it became one of the tourist centers of the world, and the highly cultured people were their guests. They were warmly welcomed. The government realized this important matter and created an office for it. Thus, Afghanistan Tourism Administration was established in 1927, and in 1944, this office became a member of the World Tourism Organization among the 102 countries in the world. The minarets of the Jam and the Buddha Tennis are 2 historical monuments of Afghanistan that are registered in UNESCO as the cultural heritage of human societies. Beside the Iran, Pakistan, Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka, and Nepal as an active member of the South Asian Commission, and provided the necessary facilities for the development of the tourism industry in Afghanistan, and earned good revenues, and introduced Afghanistan to the world in terms of civilization, history, culture, ancient, and cultural heritage. The rich culture, ancient history, memories of silk trade, beautiful and spectacular natural landscapes, and the temperate climate of Afghanistan made it possible for the special tourist values that are interesting and spectacular for tourists to accept more tourists. Therefore, we can see the world does not see war alone in Afghanistan. Afghanistan history is not just about the explosion. With its pristine and unique landscapes, this country is among the most attractive countries in the world for tourism. Afghanistan natural sites attracts dozens of foreign tourists each year. Afghanistan is also full of ancient monuments, civilization, and ancient culture. Efforts to promote tourism in Afghanistan seem to be more colorful than ever. At the end, thank you for your attention and patience.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Mr. Mohammadi. It was a pleasure to have you with us. Thank you so very much. And with this, we come towards the end of this. However, I'd like to invite Dr. Bose and Professor David Foskett to congratulate all the winners from the country of Afghanistan. Over to you, Dr. Bose and Professor Foskett.
Yes, it was an amazing 90 minutes or so. And of course, we missed some of the successful teachers who have been awarded the Teachers Peace Award 2021 by IIHM and ISC London. And it's once again time to say most heartiest congratulations to each one of you for being such incredible educators and human beings. An educator have to be a great human being. And I think you have demonstrated that very clearly and thoroughly, that you are not only a teacher or an educator, but you are also a great human being. And with people like you in the helm of education in Afghanistan, I'm sure that the children of Afghanistan is in very safe hands. So once again, congratulations from all of us at IIHM worldwide and from ISC London, and all the very best as we move forward to the next phase where we will be offering our courses to the students of Afghanistan and the short vocational courses at an absolutely free basis. And of course, I have noted a suggestion by one of the esteemed teacher who mentioned that a teacher training would be very good for the teachers of Afghanistan. Point noted, and we'll make sure that we do some teacher training also for the teachers of Afghanistan. So thank you very much for joining us, and thank you very much for all your time, and thank you very much for everything that you've been doing for the children of Afghanistan. Over to my colleague, Professor David Foskett from London. Thank you.
So if you could unmute yourself, Professor Foskett.
Hello again from London. For me, it's been a tremendous pleasure and a wonderful opportunity to be with you all today, and for the teachers of Afghanistan. I'm very humbled by my experience. You are indeed leaders. You are a great inspiration, what you're doing. And I don't just congratulate you. The whole world congratulates you on what you've achieved. And we're all with you in spirit and hope for Afghanistan for the future. You are great leaders of education. And for that, we congratulate you and wish you all the very best for the future. And I'd like to thank especially the vision of IIHM and its wonderful CEO, Dr. Bose, for putting this together, and the staff of IIHM. They have shown great compassion, great humanity, and working together for a better future. So thank you all very much indeed. Thank you, and congratulations to you all.
Thank you. Thank you, Professor David Foskett. Thank you, Dr. Bose, for logging in and joining in and congratulating all the winners today in the country of Afghanistan. To all the people on the Facebook page who are watching this live, you were watching the Teachers Day Peace Awards 2021 for the country of Afghanistan. Ladies and gentlemen, with this, we come to the end of this session here. Thank you. We will be in touch. We will be connected, and we will be moving together into a new era. Thank you so very much for logging in. We put a small review link in the chat box. I'll request all the teachers to copy the review link. Just click there and review us on the Google review that is there in the chat. Thank you very much. God bless you. Take care. And back to Anju in the IIHM Global Studio.
Thank you, Mr. Ahmed, and a huge congratulations to all the teachers. It was wonderful to hear your views. Also, like Mr. Ahmed said, we request you to rate us on Google. We request you to share your reviews about IIHM on Google. Also, I understand, and as far as my knowledge goes, Afghanistan is very popular for its food, and we know that you love to eat and cook good food. So I'm sure there are some secret chefs hidden in you teachers as well. So anybody in this forum or any friends or teachers that you know about who likes cooking and would like to participate in an international competition for teachers awards, we welcome the entries here. You all are in touch with us. Please get in touch with individually. You know me, you're in touch with Sanchari ma'am. Do let us know if any of you is interested in participating for this competition, and we will share the further details with you there. With this, we come to an end to this award ceremony, or should I say a new beginning of a new relationship, which I'm sure will last forever. We are looking forward to working with all of you very closely. Take care of yourself, be safe, and looking forward to meeting all of you in person. This is Anju signing off from IIHM Global Studios. Thank you and have a good day.